Left-arm fast bowler for the Proteas, Beuran Hendricks, came into the spotlight during the 2010-2011 cricket season at the tender age of 20 years old. Now, fast forward to 10 years later, and he's representing South Africa in the national team after an impressive start to his international career. Now, this morning, the 30-year-old bowler joins us to chat life in lockdown, and later he'll be showing us how he's been staying fit during this time. Now, firstly, Beuran, happy belated birthday. From all of us here at the Expresso show, what would you say has been the biggest life lesson you learned in your 30 years, bro?
Yeah, I'm 30 now. Time has gone quite quickly. But just to answer your question, I think biggest life lesson for me is just, learning patience, learning a lot about myself, trying to make sure that I go through life always learning, always trying to pick up new lessons in life, and that's the way I've gone through it, and it's gotten me quite far, and I've been able to achieve a lot over the past 10 years, and just excited for what's to come.
Yeah, it seems like those definite lessons of life have definitely been paying off for you. Now, as a professional athlete during level 5 and 4 of the lockdown, you were unable to play cricket and train as normal, but what are some of the ways that you've been maintaining your form during this time?
Yeah, so it's really hard to stay as active as we normally do when we are in season, but I try and keep myself active by just doing certain routines that I can do while I'm at home, because we're not able to gain access to any gyms or things like that. So I've got a couple of exercises that keeps me going, keeps the motor running, and I enjoy cycling as well. I sort of invested early on into a cycling bike, and I spend a lot of time on that. I've got a couple of weights that I've invested in as well, and I use that to make sure that I keep the motor running and keep ticking over, to make sure that once cricket does resume, that I'm ready and fit and eager to go.
Oh, exciting stuff. Now, level 3 stage of lockdown allows for the resumption of non-contact sports training and matches. Now, how much have you missed cricket, and will you be returning to the game anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've been a cricketer for the past 12 years, even longer if you count in junior years, and I miss the game a lot. It's always on my mind. I'm always thinking about it, and pretty excited to get back into the field and make sure that I'm ready, and the excitement is just going to take me through it. And at the moment we are not quite sure when the first game will happen or when we are going to be back on the park. For now, the only thing we can do is try and keep fit and try and work on our skills as limited as we can. That's the movement going forward.
Awesome. Now, one last question. Now, you recently did a very, very cool video on your social media where you stand in front of the mirror and ask your followers which format of the game they're missing the most, whether it's the T20, the ODI, and Test cricket. And you never actually revealed your answer. So can we get an exclusive on that? What is it that you're missing the most?
I mean, I enjoy every format, but if I must really pinpoint one, it's definitely Test cricket. Any red ball cricket, it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy the longer format of the game, and I'm really missing it at the moment. Hopefully, white ball doesn't take over too much when we do get back into it, and then we can get some red ball in.
Yeah, I think every athlete out there feels your pain and shares it with you. But guys, stay tuned as Proteas bowler Beuran Hendricks will be taking us through a quick fitness routine.